Most players never find the best mobile multiplayer adventures because they're hidden. Every game in this list offers real worlds, real progression, and experiences you won't see on the front page. Watch closely, the top spot changes everything.
Coming at number 10, Sky, Children of the Light. Most mobile multiplayer games push action first. Sky does the opposite, and that's exactly why it stands out. This is a shared adventure built around exploration, flight, and quiet moments with other players. You don't just see people in the world, you travel with them, solve puzzles together, and slowly uncover the story of a fallen land. Movement feels effortless. Flying is smooth, intuitive, and surprisingly calming, turning exploration into something you actually want to take your time with. Visually, Sky is in a class of its own. The lighting, color palette, and animation create moments that feel closer to a playable art film than a typical mobile game. Monetization stays fair, focusing mostly on cosmetics without disrupting gameplay.
Coming in at number 9, Neverwinter Nights Enhanced. This game delivers a deep fantasy role-playing experience that still feels serious on mobile. Set in a rich, story-driven world, the focus is on choice and consequence. Conversations matter, quests branch in different directions, and exploration constantly rewards curiosity. Combat runs in real time with the ability to pause and plan your next move, giving battles a tactical flow instead of pure action. Character building is flexible with multiple classes and playstyles that let every run feel different. It's not perfect on smaller screens. The interface can feel dense and the camera can get awkward, but once you adjust, the depth pulls you in. Coming at number 8, Tower of Fantasy. This game drops you into a massive shared open world filled with bosses, secrets, and constant activity. Early on, the story-driven missions feel slow, but once the world opens up, things get much more interesting. Exploration becomes the real highlight, with monster camps, world bosses, and events constantly pulling players together. Combat is fast and flashy. You can switch between multiple weapons on the fly, chaining abilities while timing dodges perfectly to freeze enemies and land heavy damage. Fighting large bosses alongside random players feels chaotic in a good way. There's plenty to do, from dungeons to PvP and daily challenges, though balance isn't always perfect. Performance can also be inconsistent, even on strong devices. Despite its rough edges, it earns number 8 for delivering large-scale multiplayer action that still feels ambitious on mobile. Coming at number 7, Runescape. This game is a true sandbox MMO where your journey is entirely your own. After a short introduction, you're dropped into a massive world filled with endless paths to follow. Instead of pushing you into one role, the game lets you shape your character through dozens of skills, from combat and magic to crafting, gathering, and exploration. What really sets it apart is the questing. Each quest feels like a small adventure, complete with stories, puzzles, and memorable moments, not the usual repetitive tasks found in most MMOs. Combat is classless, giving you freedom to switch playstyles depending on your gear and abilities. While much of the content can be played solo, the world itself feels alive thanks to constant player interaction and shared spaces. It's deep, slow-burning, and incredibly rewarding, which is why it earns the number 7 spot. Coming in at number 6, Monster Hunter Stories. This one takes the Monster Hunter universe in a very different direction. Instead of fast, reaction-based combat, the experience here is slower and more strategic. You tame monsters, form bonds with them, ride them into battle, and use turn-based combat that feels closer to a creature-collecting RPG than the mainline series. Exploration is relaxed, focusing more on discovery than danger, and the monster designs add a lot of charm to the world. It's not trying to match the intensity of console Monster Hunter, it's offering a calmer, story-driven alternative. Visually, it's solid, but not cutting edge, relying more on art style than technical power. Still, the overall experience feels polished and easy to enjoy in longer sessions. It earns the number 6 spot for delivering a unique spin on a legendary franchise that works surprisingly well on mobile. Coming in at number 5, Botworld Adventure. This one blends open-world exploration with a surprisingly fun tactical combat system. You start in a small town and gradually explore a large, colorful world filled with enemies, bosses, and resources to collect. Progress revolves around building and upgrading a team of unique bots, each with their own abilities and roles. Combat feels different from most RPGs. You place your bots strategically, then watch them fight automatically while you activate abilities at the right moments. It's simple to learn, but there's enough decision-making to keep battles engaging. Exploration is relaxed and flexible, letting you choose how to approach objectives without forcing competitive play. The art style and humor give the game a light, friendly tone that makes longer sessions easy to enjoy. That mix of strategy, exploration, and charm is what earns this one the number 5 spot. Coming in at number 4, Infinity Nikki. This one delivers a calm, cozy adventure set inside a beautifully crafted open world. You play as Nikki and her talking cat as they stumble into a whimsical new world filled with puzzles, mini-games, and secrets to uncover. Exploration is the main focus, with collectibles and challenges spread across the map that constantly encourage you to look around every corner. Combat exists, but it's not the point. The core gameplay revolves around outfits and styling challenges, where different clothing attributes are used to overcome specific encounters in a simple, creative way. Multiplayer elements are light, leaning more towards social interaction than competition, letting players share moments rather than fight each other. Visually, the game stands out with a soft art style that feels relaxing and inviting. It's not about difficulty or speed. It's about atmosphere, creativity, and taking your time, which is why it earns the number 4 spot. Coming in at number 3, Northgard. This is a smart, slow-burning strategy game built around survival, expansion, and choice. You lead a Viking clan onto a dangerous new continent, where victory isn't just about combat. You can dominate through warfare, control trade routes, or rise to power through fame and influence. Every match gives you multiple paths to win. You start small, carefully assigning villagers to different roles while expanding territory one area at a time. Managing resources, population, and defense becomes a constant balancing act, especially as new threats appear. What keeps each run fresh are the dynamic events. Harsh winters, invasions, and unexpected disasters force you to adapt instead of relying on one strategy. Different clans also change how you play, each bringing unique bonuses and strengths. The freedom to plan, react, and outthink your opponents is what makes this one stand out, and why it earns the number 3 spot. Coming in at number 2, Ark Ultimate Mobile Edition. This is one of the biggest survival adventures you can play on mobile. You're dropped into a massive open world filled with dangerous creatures, harsh environments, and total freedom. Survival comes first, gathering resources, crafting tools, building shelters, and learning how to stay alive against everything trying to kill you. What really sets it apart is scale. You can explore huge landscapes, tame powerful creatures, and team up with other players to build bases or take on threats together. Every session feels unpredictable, whether you're playing solo or sharing the world with others. Progression is deep, rewarding patience and smart planning over rushing forward. It's not an easy game, but that challenge is exactly what makes victories feel earned. At number 2, this one earns its spot by delivering a true survival adventure that feels almost impossible to fit on a phone. Taking the top spot at number 1, Genshin Impact. This is the benchmark for open-world adventure on mobile. You're dropped into a massive, beautifully crafted world filled with secrets, puzzles, dungeons, and cinematic boss fights. Exploration constantly rewards curiosity, whether you're climbing mountains, gliding across valleys, or uncovering hidden stories scattered across the map. Combat is where it truly shines. You can switch between characters instantly, chaining elemental abilities together to create powerful combos that feel smooth, responsive, and satisfying. Every encounter feels dynamic, not repetitive. The world itself feels alive, supported by strong storytelling, memorable characters, and frequent updates that keep the experience fresh. Multiplayer is optional, but adds another layer, letting players explore and tackle challenges together. It's demanding on hardware and requires commitment, but the scale and polish are unmatched. That's why this game doesn't just win the list, it defines the genre on mobile.